that, I have, well, I got a blanket, guys, because this is cold in my house. This is my daughter Vampirina blanket. That's way off the topic, but as you can tell from the title, I'm gonna be doing a Q&A because I have new subscribers. I have 25 subscribers now, so I guess I could do a Q&A. This is just stuff that I got off of like Google, basically because I don't have like that many subscribers to do it, post it on like social media and ask what you guys want to know about me. So I just found some questions that I thought would be interesting to answer and for you guys to get to know me. So I got my little book here, and I'm gonna answer these questions for you. Basic questions. What's my name? As I can tell from my YouTube name is my name, India Knoll, not Canole, not Knowles. It's India Knoll. Okay. And what else? I just turned 26. My birthday is January 2nd, 1993. I was born and raised in New York, Manhattan, East Harlem. Oh, people look at me and think that I'm like automatically like Dominican or Hispanic. I mean, yes, some of that is in my blood, but my daddy is black, so that's why I consider myself African American. Okay, so it doesn't does my name have a meaning? There's no meaning behind my name, honestly. Is there a story behind my name? Yes, story behind my name. So when I was when my mom was pregnant, like my dad went to jail before that for like 10 years for whatever, you know, that's none of y'all's business. So he went to jail. You know, most niggas go to jail and they come out Muslim. He came out Muslim, and he wanted to name me Mecca Medina. My mother was like, hell no. So I don't know if they had another name in mind, but when she had me, my father was like, oh, she looked like a little Indian doll. Look at my little Indian doll. And my mother was like, boom, that's it, India, and she's here. I could change my name to anything. What would it be? I don't really know. I don't really know what I look like. Like, what do I look like? I don't know what I look like. I feel like my name fits me. Because I have people like, oh, what's your name? India. Oh, you do look Indian. I can see it, you know? So, who did I look up to growing up? I don't think I looked up to anybody. I was never that kind of person to be like, oh my god, I want to be like you when I get older. Oh my god, I want to be like you when I get older. Oh my god, I want to be like that when I get older. That was never me. So I wanted to be like me when I got older. What is my best characteristics? I think it's like my asshole-ish, sarcastic kind of thing that I have going on. Like I think that's one of my best features. I mean, best characteristic. I mean, not a lot of people can take it, but like the people that can take it love it. Yeah. Are your favorite things about yourself? I love my eyes. That's what I love, my eyes. And I love my hair. My little fro that I got going on right now. But I love my body. I just don't like my stomach. Parent are you closest to? Honestly, right now, I only have one parent, who's my mom. And that's not like, you know, like by choice, but you know, life happens and things happen. My dad passed away almost 3 years ago. So I'm closest to my mom at the moment. Back when I was younger, my dad didn't like live with me, and I didn't see him like a lot like consistent, like on a consistent basis. But my dad, I was closest to my dad just because he was the nicer parent. What is my biggest accomplishment? To be honest with you guys, I don't feel like I've accomplished much in life, and that's sad. And that's why 2019 I have a lot of resolutions and goals that I want to have accomplished by the end of this year. And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to make a video about my 2019 resolutions, New Year's resolutions, and how I plan to go about those things. So, I mean, I guess my biggest accomplishment could just be, you know, being a mom and raising my daughter and raising her to the person that she is. And, you know, I guess that's it. That's about it. My biggest fear is losing my daughter. Truthfully, like, I'm afraid to lose my mom just because I've already lost my dad. And I told you guys that in my depression / anxiety struggle. But, like, I know that at some point I'm gonna lose my mom. And I don't think that God has that intended for, like, now or any day from now or tomorrow or anything like that. I know he has it intended to be, like, you know, years down the line, I pray. But, like, if God forbid, if I were to lose my daughter, I feel like I've lived 22 years without my daughter. I cannot see myself living without her now. I pray every single day that God takes me before he takes my daughter. Because, like, losing my daughter, being that I don't have another child, she is my only child. If I lose my daughter, God forbid, today or tomorrow, I would probably kill myself. Because at this point, I would feel like I don't even have nothing to live for. Like, before I had my daughter, my life was, like, crazy, I told y'all. And my daughter, like, got me together. So it's like, if I didn't have her, like, what do I have? I don't have anything. So, that's that. My biggest regrets. I think I have two. I have two biggest regrets. One of my biggest regrets is I don't regret having my daughter. I regret not taking life as seriously as I did before I had my daughter. Like, not taking school seriously, not, like, you know, focusing on me and getting myself together before I had a kid. I regret having a kid as young as I did. Even though I wasn't a teenager, I was still young. I don't regret having her, I just regretted being young and before I had my life together. And my second biggest regret is taking my relationship with my father for granted. I say that because, honestly, I haven't really told you guys much about my father. Maybe I should make that a video. But like I said, my father passed away, and prior to him passing, we weren't talking. I hadn't spoken to him in a few months, and the opportunity had come for me to see him, and I declined the opportunity. And when I declined the opportunity, he died the next day. So I regret just holding grudges and just taking that for granted, because I tell people all the time, after losing my father, people are here today and gone tomorrow, and to lose a parent is like what I know to be right now the biggest pain and the biggest scar of your life. What inspires me? My daughter. My daughter inspires me to be great. Simple. Anything before 2019 India, avoided conflict. I avoid conflict because I'm a Capricorn. And what I mean by that is Capricorns are very, very, very rude. Very nasty. Very disgusting. Like, I walk away from conflict because I know that when I get to that point, it's hard for me to snap back into reality. And when I get to that point, I don't have a filter. Anything goes at that point. Like, my mouth is my deadliest weapon. And I know that. So when I am confronted with conflict, I try to walk away before I hurt somebody that I love with my words. Because when I say that it's bad, it's bad. What aspect of my life needs the most improvement? Communication, my communication skills, and my communication skills, because it's very hard for me to communicate. Like, even with my feelings, it's like I'm afraid to say the wrong thing. I don't want to hurt somebody else's feelings, but I can't keep my feelings in. Just my feelings. Like, I don't know how to communicate my feelings. I don't know how to communicate. I don't know how to communicate. I don't know how to communicate. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how to communicate. So that needs improvement. And actually, I just started therapy, and I'm going to learn how to communicate better, and I'm going to learn how to be an overall better person. I'm going to work through my issues, and I'm going to be a better me by the end of 2019 and going forward. What movie do I prefer, Titanic or The Notebook? Anybody that knows me knows it's The Notebook, bitch! Bitch. I love The Notebook. You understand? You understand me? I love The Notebook. I know The Notebook word for word. I want all of you every day, and I know it's gonna be hard, but I want you, and I want this. She said she is out with that boy late at night, and it has got to stop. He's trash. Not for you. What do you mean trash? He isn't trash. You don't know love. You don't look at daddy the way I look at Noah. You don't touch, you don't laugh, you don't feel, you don't play. You don't know anything about love. Love. Yes, daddy, I love him. Yes, daddy, I love him. He's not suitable for you, baby. I love that movie. You understand me? Love. Do I have any hidden dreams? I don't know if it's a dream anymore, but at one point I wanted to be a model and an actress. I don't know if that's a secret, because I think it was kind of very spoken about. Yeah. Do I have any tattoos? Indeed, I do have tattoos. So, guys, do I want to show you guys the question? I'll show you. Even though my stomach is like nutty, I will show you. My tattoo on my lower belly is like messed up with stretch marks and things like that, but I'll still show you guys, okay? So, y'all see my dirty belly? It says made to perfection. And then I have this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's Guns N' Roses. Okay, and now we can talk about the meaning of my tattoos. So my first tattoo was the one on my belly that says made to perfection. I got that when I was 18, literally days after I turned 18. I was dying to get a tattoo. And my mother said, when you turn 18, you get a tattoo. I get a tattoo. So what I did, bitch, I turned to 18 and I got a tattoo. So when people see that tattoo, they automatically think like my vagina is made to perfection or something like that. But that's not even what it's about. When I was 18, I literally thought I was hot shit, okay? I thought like I was like the bomb, hot tamale, can't nobody tell me nothing. I always used to wear belly shirts. I was like, boom, like I thought I was a shit. So I literally felt like my whole entire being was made to perfection. It just so happened that I got it on my lower belly, but it's not in no way, shape, or form talking about my vagina. And then I got the Guns N' Roses tattoo because I feel like I'm very sweet. And I am like a delicate little flower. But I also have a little bit of, that little bit of spicy in the Guns N' Roses. You feel me? I grew up in a hood. Like, what you think? I have a lot of acquaintances or a few friends. Let's talk about it. I don't have friends. Actually, I have one friend, and that's it. And I'm not gonna say his name, but I've known him since high school and we've been friends. We don't hang out all the time. We don't talk all the time, but we do check in. We do talk, and then that's it. Like, I've had best friends in the past, and we don't talk anymore. Like, we grew up and we just don't speak. We might like a picture here and there, but it's not nowhere near compared to what it used to be. So I don't even consider them friends anymore. They're just Facebook friends for me. All of my friends are my cousins. So are they considered my friends, or are they considered my cousins? You know, all your cousins are your first friends, and that's just how it is. I'm not friends with all of my cousins. Some of my cousins are just my cousins, but then there are my cousins that I consider my best friends. So, do I believe in love at first sight? Yes, I do. Do I believe that ignorance is bliss? Why or why not? I feel like I like the quote, but do I agree with it? No, I don't, because I feel like, just because for me, an instance, when I talk to somebody, I feel like it's best for me to put everything out on the table and then give you the option on what you want to do with that information. And I do that because I expect for people to do the same thing for me. And a lot of people don't. And a lot of people tend to say that I'm too honest, or you tell things that shouldn't be told. You say things that you shouldn't say. You didn't have to tell me this. Okay, but if I didn't tell you this, and then I go back on my word, and something happens, and it's like, oh, but you wasn't 100 with me. So that's why, like, okay, when me and my baby father was broken up for like a year and some change, I associated myself with people here and there. You know, I went on a few dates or whatever, but I never, not once, kept the fact that I was still in love with my child's father, and I didn't know the direction of our relationship, and I did know that we were broken up, and I did know that he was doing his own thing, and I did know that we were co-parenting, but I also told him I am still in love with him, and I don't know what's going to happen in the future. And I'm telling you this so you have the choice to stay, to continue to talk to me, or you can leave. And I feel like a lot of people don't do that. Like, you have to give a person the option. Okay, do I want to stay with you? Do I want to continue to talk to you and deal with the possibility that this nigga could come back tomorrow and decide he's ready for a relationship and she's going to stop talking to me. She's going to cut me off. Or I can stop now and save myself the hurt and the despair. Feel me? That's what it is. I just believe in being upfront with people. Who was the last person I received a text from? My cousin Cammy and my baby daddy. Who would you tell if you found a dead body in a garden? I would say either my mom or my baby daddy, because I know that both of them are going to ride for me. How old was I when I found out that Santa was a real bitch? I was in 1st grade, and I was so hurt. Let me tell you this story. So before I went to public school, I was in a daycare, and in the daycare they had like different stages. Like first, group 5 was kindergarten, and I went from group 5 to 1st grade. And I don't know what was the difference between my kindergarten over there and public school over here. But, like, these kids was off the chain. Like, niggas was like, oh, Santa Claus ain't real, and Barney is gay. And I was like, bitch, what do you mean? I love Barney. He's not gay. He's a dinosaur, and he loves to play with his imagination and his friends. And Santa Claus is real, and he came, I don't have a chimney, but he came down my fire escape, and my mother let him in through the window, and, he dropped the toys off every day. Broke a bitch heart. What was the most scariest movie that I've ever watched in the history of my life? Honestly, you guys, I'm 26 years old, and I'm still, to this day, scared of Candyman. It's just something about him that, like, oh, give me goosebumps. Like, just the fact that when you cut him, all these bees come out. It's like, oh, God, ugh. What is your guilty pleasure that you enjoy too much to give up? Beef, bitch. I love a cow, and I love a burger. Next. That ass. What's the first thing you do when you get home? Strip. I hate clothes. When I get home, I straight take my clothes off. That's why I love the summer, because I can wear the least amount of clothes possible. What is one thing you can't leave the house without? My phone, my BlissX debit card. 3 things: phone, BlissX debit card. Phone, BlissX debit card. Are you a morning person or a night owl? Neither. I hate waking up in the morning, and by night I'm tired, but I can't sleep. What kind of books do I like? Honestly, I used to read a lot, and that's one of my goals. That's one of my regular goals for 2019 is to start reading again. But to start reading more informative books, start reading more books to help me grow as a person, rather than urban books, because I read a lot of urban books. Excuse me, a lot of Ashley Antoinette, you know, The Cartel. If you're looking for a book, The Cartel series, fire. Product Plan series, fire. A Moth to a Flame, fire. What else? Anything by Ashley Antoinette, fire. Pick it up. You will not be disappointed. What book am I reading at the moment? It is a book called The 5 Love Languages. It's taking me a while to get through it because I'm I'm not even gonna say I'm busy. I just haven't been in the book reading mind frame. But that's what I am reading. I'm gonna actually pick it up probably like tomorrow and start from the beginning, so I can really refresh my mind and figure out life. What is a language I would love to speak fluently? Honestly, I feel like Spanish would be great because I'm from New York and a lot of people speak Spanish in New York. But one language that I would love to speak fluently is Arabic. I don't know why. I love it. It's like that little. I love it for some reason. What was my first phone ever? I had a little black flip phone that my sister got me, and she put me on her line, and I got my ass beat because that bill was $500 because I was sending text messages back and forth with my first love, the guy that I lost my virginity to, and my mother found out, but she didn't find out I lost my virginity because I wasn't having sex then, but I was dating him, and she beat the shit out of me. What would I have named my daughter or son if I didn't have kids, or okay, so let me just say this. When I was like young, like 13, 14, I always said that I wanted to name my daughter Hennessy. Don't ask me why the fuck I wanted to name my daughter Hennessy, but I did. Then like as I got a little older, like 16, 17, 18, I wanted to name my daughter Madison Love. And I wanted to name my daughter Madison because remember the My Scene dolls? Madison was my favorite doll. She was so pretty. It was a brown skin one with a wavy hair. She just reminded me of me. So I wanted to name my daughter Madison, and I love the name Love. So that was what it was. And then I had a relationship. I was in a relationship with somebody, and I told him that, if I ever had a kid, I wanted to name her Madison Love. And then we broke up, and then he got his girlfriend pregnant, and then he named his daughter Madison Love. So I could have named my daughter Madison Love. So now my daughter's name is London. Now there's no if. When I have my son, do I want to tell you my son's name? Because I don't want to tell my son's name. Okay, but if I have a son, right, I love the name Hunter. My son is going to be named Hunter Monroe. Last name. And I actually love the name Sir. I would do Sir Hunter. Like Sir Hunter first name, not Sir first name, Hunter middle name. Sir Hunter first name, middle name, to be determined if there's a middle name, and then last name. What dream have I given up on? Being a model and actress, because I have a daughter and I have a life to live, and I can't just, be going here to there, and not really making money and shit like that. What is something about you that a lot of people don't know? Okay. Something about me that a lot of people don't know is, I'm not going to say that I'm psychic. I'm not going to say that I see ghosts, but I do have a sixth sense. I am empathic. I can easily pick up on people's vibes, and I won't say that I can see spirits, but a lot of times I can feel like a presence or energy that's like around me or near me, and that's why I'm so like up and down with my emotions and such like that, because things affect me easily. What is the worst thing that could happen to me? The worst thing that could happen to me is, oh, my hair fall out and I be bald and I'll walk around looking just like my father. What animal scares you the most and why? Okay, so even though I'm from New York, I'm fucking scared of squirrels and pigeons and spiders. Squirrels, pigeons, and spiders. Spiders is number one. Squirrels and pigeons are on the same level. Like, I'm from New York and I know that squirrels are everywhere and pigeons are everywhere, but like, these shits don't have no fear. Like, these shits is New York is hood, and so are the fucking birds, and so are the squirrels. Like, if you walk towards a bird, that bitch will not move. That bitch will stand right there like, bitch, go around me. And I'm like, bitch, first of all, I'm a human, you're a bird. You fly away. No, bitch, you go around me. No, bitch, I'm gonna walk away and I'm gonna leave you right there, because I don't want you to fly in my face. Y'all, for real, one time, I was walking to some school with my aunt, and I don't know what the fuck happened, but the bird just flew towards me, like, smacking me on my face, and ever since then, I've been a fucking scared of birds. And squirrels, I'm scared of squirrels because they look like rats. Done. Myth about sex did you believe growing up? If y'all saw my losing my virginity video, two myths that I believe growing up is like, once you have sex, you get an arch in your back and a gap between your legs. Truthfully, none of the two ever happened. I always had a gap in my back. I mean, I always had an arch in my back and dimples because my mom is very curvaceous. And I never had a gap between my legs because I wasn't always thick, but I always had meat on my bones. And that is my Q&A, you guys. So if you guys want to know anything else about me, put it down in the comment section below. If you feel like I should do another Q&A, put it down in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell all of your friends, to tell all of their friends, to tell all of their girlfriends, to tell all of their niggas, to tell all of their side bitches, to tell all of their side niggas. To like, comment, and subscribe to my shit. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my shit. Don't forget to tell all of your friends, all of your mothers, all your daddies, aunties, cousins, sisters, uncles to like, comment, and subscribe. And bye, guys.